Well, welcome to the Daily Wander. We are still on the same day we were when we cycled up in New Jersey. The difference is now is we're down in Delaware. And we decided we had an early enough evening that we'd try to go out for a ride this evening at the Boombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge. So we're gonna do a quick loop around the park or the refuge. Things were going good until, well, the back tire went flat. And normally you'd say, oh, no big deal. You know, grab the other tube, put it in, on your way, 5 minutes. Except that we don't have our panniers with us and the other tube's back in the car. So Lisa's gone back to rescue my error of not having stuff with me that I should. She should be back shortly, get that tire changed out, and then we'll go take a little loop around the Boombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge here in the state of Delaware. And here we go. It looks like rescue is on the way. So we'll get this tire swapped out as pronto quick as we want, and then continue on our little sunset ride around the refuge. Well, welcome back to the Daily Wander. Today the planned ride for Delaware was to bike a little west of Dover and go see some Amish lands based on a cue sheet that I found, but we went out and started driving it to get to a starting point and realized we were simply in the suburbs of Dover. And we weren't really interested in that kind of riding today. So instead we've come to the east of Dover to a small little quaint village called Leipzig. And Leipzig, at least from what we can see, seems to be pretty bike friendly. It's pretty small, crossroads of two little roads. But this is fairly close to where yesterday's aborted adventure out in the Boombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge took place. So we might be cycling back there again today. Hopefully not encountering the same kind of problems we did yesterday. So come along in the countryside, the salt marshes of Delaware. So we have found some extremely quiet, smooth, flat roads to cycle today. And basically it looks like we are going around the edges of the wildlife refuge, because on the right side, that's actually the refuge that sits back in there. And then on the left side is all farmland, and I believe I'm right, that's all soybeans over there. So we're going to kind of just continue going down here, see what we can find. So far, this is about as premier of cycling as you can get. Although the 95% humidity, it's 80 degrees, but fortunately, we do not have direct sunlight. Otherwise, these Alaskans would probably be perspiring on the side of the road by now. There's a sign for the refuge. Big tree. But I get the idea that come hunting season, they close the refuge to all people just poking around, because I guess it's a deer hunting zone, as well as wildlife and birds and stuff like that. So we're going to continue on down the road here. Very nice place to cycle. So as you can see, it's just a little windy out here on the edge of the beach, or the end of the pier, or the dock, or whatever you want to call it. What a nice cycling day. We made our way around the refuge, eventually got out to the Woodland Bay beach, and now we're kind of making our way back to Leipzig. But we decided to take a couple other little bit of roads. This is just like no traffic anywhere. Things are paved, a few cars. And we might have seen 6 or 7 cars today. They all slow down, they all give you lots of space. It's pretty nice cycling here. As you can see, we are simply in farm country. And all these roads are lightly used. Some of the bigger roads have large shoulders on them, probably for the farm equipment more than the cyclist, I would think. But this is, well, I guess what cycling east of Dover, Delaware is all about. I could spend days out here, I believe. But unfortunately, the schedule kind of dictates that we need to start aiming back so that we can move on to another phase of this wanderings. So I probably will film one more clip before we call it a day. But in the event I don't, excuse me. Thanks for coming along on the Daily Wander in the beautiful back roads of Delaware.